good, YouTube? It's your boy 2K the God, my man Sess. Welcome to the Gods of Boxing Talk. Now, for this segment, we want to talk about what's hot and what's hot right now. So, Joseph Parker, we did a video on him more recently after he knocked out Sulaiman Hamanu in 4 rounds. How he has just been adamantly trying to get at what the UK likes to say, Anthony Joshua's scalp. Love that shit, dude.
Damn.
I'll start using that shit, nigga. I'm not playing, dog.
Yeah, right.
Get that nigga scalp.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But it seems that negotiations, from what Parker's team is saying, negotiations have swayed because Anthony Joshua is looking at other opponents for a possible November clash, which was supposed to be Joseph Parker's opportunity. So for now, Joseph Parker is looking at Mr. once highly touted contender Alexander Dimitrenko for his next fight. Now, it's already set on BoxRec, so these two will fight October 1st of this year. So that pretty much rules out a November matchup between Parker and Anthony Joshua. Now, Parker, he's 20-0 with 17 knockouts. He's 6'4", has a 76-inch reach. Alexander Dimitrenko, he's 38-2, 24 knockouts. He's 6'7" and has an 83-inch reach. Now, this is obvious what they're trying to do. They're trying to prepare Joseph Parker for a much bigger, taller fighter. Only problem here is that Alexander Dimitrenko, whose losses consist of a majority decision L to Eddie Chambers in 2009, and he was knocked out in the 11th round by Kubrat Pulev 4 years ago. Now, he gives up his height. He gives up his height, gives up his reach. He's gonna have a 3-inch height advantage. He's gonna have a 7-inch reach advantage. But I can guarantee you, within that fight, while it takes place, as further along as it goes, he will be giving up that height and that reach advantage. That's how he got knocked out by Kubrat Pulev 4 years ago. All right, he is on a 6-fight win streak, so this looks like on paper like, oh shit, this should be a good fight, right? Well, let me read off some of his opponent's records in those 6 fights. The first guy, 19-18. The second guy, 3-13. The third guy, 8-2. The fourth guy, 2-18. The fifth guy, 11-4. And we ain't gonna talk about 6.
Dang.
So, on paper, it looks like a good matchup. The fact that Alexander Dimitrenko, at one point in time, he had a good skill set that had a lot of boxing enthusiasts looking at him, saying that he could possibly be a problem for Vladimir Klitschko. That's why he was in that WBO title eliminator with Eddie Chambers that he lost by majority decision, where Eddie Chambers went on to get knocked the fuck out in the 12th round against Klitschko. But he was there at one point. You think this would be a good matchup for Joseph Parker? Better yet, not even a good matchup, just a good name for his resume.
I don't really know about calling it a good name because even though, you know, this guy's on a 6-fight win streak, his resume looks like it's just shit. I mean, he hasn't beaten anybody, you know, of note in his last 6 fights. You know, I wouldn't even necessarily say that he was getting better because the guys he's fighting are so bad, you know. So, I don't really know how he'll challenge Parker. I guess it would be a good name, you know, just to have somebody on your resume, I guess. But at the end of the day, if they're preparing him for Anthony Joshua, this is probably the wrong guy to choose, you know.
It really is just height and reach. That's really, I mean, I don't think Anthony Joshua is even 6'7", so they got a taller guy.
Yeah.
But the way they fight is totally different.
Yeah.
You know
So I don't really see it being too much of like I said, I don't even really see it being a good name for him. I mean, it is what it is, though. The dude, you know, he fought, even though he lost, he fought Pulev. You know, he fought Chambers. So I guess if you want to just pick 2 notable names off his resume, then you could just throw that out there. So I'm not really I'm not really looking at this as much of a challenge for Parker.
Yeah. Remember, this used to be a guy that was going to be a contender. At one point he was a contender. Highly touted, and he was actually a possible opponent for Deontay Wilder at one point. So I mean, it's kind of it's for me. I think it's a good name on his resume, but do I think it will be a good fight to prepare him for Anthony Joshua? Not at all.
Yeah.
Next, Manny Pacquiao. Boy, it seems to me after, Terence Crawford thoroughly dominated Mr. Victor Post, my man Seth completely got his fucking prediction 100% correct. Congratulations to my man.
Thank
you know
you.
what I'm saying? It seems that people around him are trying to stir him away from fucking Terence Crawford, B. Niggas is showing up from Pacquiao's past. Niggas we never even heard of, B. Since, when they were affiliated with Manny Pacquiao. Like, yo, I gotta get my 15 minutes in, B. I gotta talk. Pacquiao, please. Let me just read what I got. Freddie Roach says, I don't think I'll accept Crawford for Pacquiao. And we know why, because Crawford will probably mollywop the shit out that motherfucker, bro. Crawford mollywop Manny Pacquiao, and I'm not saying this just because he beat Victor Postal. I had Crawford beating Postal, as like I said, my man Seth did. Pretty much everybody in my circle had Crawford beating Postal. That's not why. I said Crawford beat Manny Pacquiao before he fought Hank Lundy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we know why Roach is like, nah, fuck that shit. And Roach usually comes out and says, some pretty truthful shit as it pertains to Pacquiao in the past. He said Pacquiao, him and Pacquiao, or at least Pacquiao's team, were the reason why the Floyd Mayweather fight didn't happen in 2009. He came out and said Alex Ariza, used to give Manny Pacquiao these mystery drinks. So he's been pretty truthful, or at least outgoing with information as it pertains to Pacquiao. So why not have any reason to believe what he's saying today about steering away from Terence Crawford? Go to the next cat. This is a motherfucker, that was probably at Manny Pacquiao's senior prom and shit. That's how far back this nigga is. Mr. Rick Staheli. Okay, he's Manny Pacquiao's ex-trainer, and he was with Manny Pacquiao when he won his first world title.
Nice.
He issues a warning at Manny Pacquiao, basically saying, stay away from Terence Crawford.
Damn.
What do you think about this shit, bro?
Oh, man. I mean, is it, it's sounding like they all know what we've been thinking. And that is Terence Crawford at this stage of Pacquiao's career, and I know a lot of cats don't want to hear this, Crawford would beat the shit out of Pacquiao. He would. This is here we go. And, it's funny that, now these talks have started, because I think 6 months ago, we were talking about this fight potentially happening.
Bro, not even to mean to interrupt you, I got in an argument with a motherfucker on Facebook to where the nigga was like, basically, really, really upset. You know what I'm saying? Because I said Crawford beat Pacquiao.
Oh, hey, you know what? A lot of times, cats get mad at the truth. You know what I mean? So, look, people, his ex-trainer and his current trainer, both, neither guy wants him to fight Terence Crawford, whether it be right now, whether it be ever, whether it be later on down the road. It's a fight that, honestly, because I already know what's going to happen, I truly don't want to see the fight. I just feel like Crawford can move on to bigger and better things. Well, I can't say bigger and better things because it is Manny Pacquiao, but at the end of the day, it's a fight in which Crawford probably won't get a lot of credit for beating Pacquiao because people are going to make so many excuses.
Right.
They're going to say, oh, he's the older version of Manny. He ran 5 years ago, man. He would have killed him. and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, man, I can't deny what's gonna happen in that fight. And I'm telling everybody right now, if they fight, Crawford will stop him by the 9th round. He will KO Manny, or it'll be an accumulation of punches, and they'll stop the fight. Freddie Roach may even stop the fight. You know, you're going against a bigger, stronger, longer, younger fighter, and he hits very hard. It's very hard. Freddie Roach actually commented on just how strong Crawford was when he was fighting Postal. He also commented on how fast he was and how they didn't expect him to be so fast. So, believe me, Roach is not saying this because, you know, he's not saying this for no reason. Pacquiao's old trainer's not saying this for no reason. They know what Terence Crawford is going to do to Manny. And I don't think they want to see Manny go out like that. If I were Pacquiao, I'd probably choose Jesse Vargas. He's an easier fight. If you want to go out that way, nobody will blame you. Vargas has a title. So make it a title fight.
Shit, I'm blaming him. Fuck that. I've seen him against Brandon Rios. I've seen him against Chris Algieri with no criticism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen him fight Tim Bradley and fucking Juan Manuel Marquez 3 and 4 times respectively. No criticism. Fuck that. I don't want to see him fight Jesse Vargas. And that's actually a fight that we predicted would happen during our fucking Pacquiao Bradley 3 post-fight video. We said Manny Pacquiao will probably get a fight with Jesse Vargas. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy win, dog. Jesse Vargas, he's still an amateur to me. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
He can't beat the elite guys. Saddam Ali was not elite. You
No.
know what I'm saying? Nowhere near it. Saddam Ali's a B- fighter. He might even be a fucking C+ fighter. I don't know. I'm going to say B- though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him benefit of doubt. He beat my man Luis Carlos Abrego. I had high hopes for that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I give him B-, but when he starts fucking with the Errol Spencers and Keith Thurmans, the Kell Brooks, you know what I'm saying? He can't beat those guys, bro. He can't touch them niggas. And he can't touch Tim Bradley. We saw that already. He lost 11 rounds to 1. So, man, this dude is, he's still a B-level fighter. Manny Pacquiao, even at his age, is still an A-level fighter. He fucks up Jesse Vargas with ease. I don't want to see that shit.
Easy work.
So, I want to see him fight Terence Crawford. And if he gets knocked out, I will still have respect for him because he finally took on a young, hungry, winning, elite lion. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's why.
Gotcha.
YouTube, let us know what you think. What you do in the comment section will be real. This is real talk for real fans. 1.